In today's story, the IRS shows up at 4Kids Studio door demanding all the back taxes that were never paid during the Duelist Kingdom arc. As a result, today's episode will have about 20% of its usual animation budget. Passive-aggressively accept your ancient past, all my fellow feature outlaws. This is Card Games vs. Humanity, and I'm that Etiquette KGG. Back with another recap of that show that just barely made it past regulations after that crippling blow from the IRS. Of course, I'm talking about Duel Monsters. So as per usual, if you enjoyed, don't forget that sub, that bell, that like, hit up the Patreon if you want to support me. And leave a comment telling me if, just like Kaiba, the first time you saw Blue Eyes, you felt something strange inside that you just can't deny. You want to know something else we all can't deny? That's right, it's Kaiba boasting about himself at the beginning of the episode. Claiming that Shizu's a complete fool, but trying to use a piece of jewelry to actually win this duel.
What if Shizu does lose? Will the evil within Merrick grow even stronger?
I don't have the heart to tell him what's about to happen in about 15 minutes. Merrick says Kaiba is a total idiot for thinking that just pure skill can actually win this game. But if you look closely at the ancient scriptures, also known as the Duelist Handbook Volume 1, clearly states under Section 3, Paragraph B, all forms of magical influence are not only allowed but encouraged within the confines of this game. You must accept this ancient past to gain access to the heart of the cheater, as they so say. Oh hey, I couldn't help but notice that you have magic cards in your deck. Let me fix that by activating Virus Cannon. A trap card that has no cost and just destroys 10 random magic cards from your opponent's deck. Arguably the most powerful type of card back then, even still today, just completely destroyed by one card that had no requirements to activate. Why doesn't he use this every fucking game? Unfortunately for our best buddy Kaiba, Shizu counters with possibly one of the few trap cards that's actually even more broken. Also known as Exchange of the Spirit, switching all the cards in their graveyards and decks, leaving our hero Kaiba with only a measly 6 cards left to play with.
How could I have let this? By playing Exchange of the Spirit,
Why is everyone derpy as shit on this show today? Everyone continues narrating what's going on because we're 5 minutes in and maybe 2 cards have been played. Don't worry, Kaiba has 6 cards in his graveyard that he's somehow gonna have to shuffle in a fair way and create a whole new deck with. I mean, there's just no way that you're not at least gonna have a small idea of what card you put on the top. It wouldn't be that hard. The 2-limit strategy nearly about to be revealed as Shizu summons Kelbeck to the field in attack position before setting 1 card face down and ending her turn. Really? That's all you're gonna do after that?
This is my tournament! If I lose, I'll be humiliated!
I don't have the heart to tell him what's gonna happen in about 40 episodes. Mokuba finally arrives asking, hey big bro, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, big bro? Did you get hit by? Did you get struck by a smoothly activated trap card? Kaiba just says, shut up Mokuba, before drawing his next card like a decrepit old man. That card predicted by Shizu to be Virus Cannon, which is less impressive when he has about 6 cards in his deck and you know he didn't shuffle it at all before he just put it on top.
I will not listen to any more of this nonsense! Activate Virus Cannon!
So not only does this card destroy 10 random magic cards from your opponent's deck, and apparently it has no cost and can just be activated straight from your hand. I mean, it ends up not mattering because she has another trap card called Muko, which I guess just negates it completely with no cost or explanation, but still, like, I don't know if I should be disappointed or proud that Kaiba's finally cheating. Kaiba ends his turn without attacking with his gremlin, confusing Joey greatly, so Yuki has to explain that Obelisk being his only chance to win this duel, he'll have to sacrifice his Shizu's monsters instead of his own. I mean, naturally, you should just ignore the soul exchange that's been in his hand since the beginning of the duel, right? Back to a Shizu's turn, she summons Zolga in attack mode to the field, but hesitates to attack because Kaiba's too busy being poorly animated and interrupted by Yugi, who says he's in way over in his head and this tournament has gone too far. I mean, don't you notice all the dead bodies that have been stacking up? Yugi and Kaiba then reenact their average conversation between the US president and the experts at the World Health Organization in 2020.
Have you not seen the damage caused so far? You might be next. That cannot be denied. And if you continue to ignore it, you're a fool.
Shizu destroys Kaiba's gremlin before attacking directly with a frickin' laser beam to the chest, bringing him down to 1,400 life points before setting another card face down. Who wonders what it could be? It's Muko. Kaiba is super scared, wondering what that trap card could be. It's Muko. So he sits there and just talks about Obelisk some more. It's Muko. Kaiba draws the card and oh wait, look at that. It was Muko. I guess it's not only a magic jammer, but a drastic drop-off as well. So yeah, fuck that card. Not because it's been talked about for the last 5 minutes already. It's clear that Kaiba needs to sacrifice her monsters instead if he wants to summon Obelisk. Let me play this one face down card that's completely blacked out so no one knows that it's soul exchange, not even the audience. Don't ask why I'm gonna be able to use a regular magic card as a quick play on her turn to summon my own god card. Back to a Shizu who talks to herself some more, maybe the audience, no one really knows at this point. Getting a final trap card face down, blast held by a tribute. Kaiba sits there expecting him to survive this entire turn with just one face down magic card that could be so easily destroyed.
This trap card has already begun working.
Bitch, you just set that thing. It's not doing anything. That's not how it works. This powerful trap card will infect one of the monsters being used as a tribute for the mighty god, transferring that tumor and giving our god cause massive indigestion deep within his stomach. As we've all learned in anime, the only way to defeat a god is with disgusting food that they weren't expecting. Finally making Kaiba's dreams come true, she summons Yugioh, another monster that wish it had its 2022 effects, to the field in attack position. But wait, says Kaiba, what if she knows that I know that she knows that I know I was planning this from the start? I mean, never mind, I'm just gonna cheat. And by cheat, I mean tap into my ancient mystical powers and allow me to use a magic card on her turn and sacrifice the 3 monsters to summon my own Egyptian god. I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the play that is happening before our eyes right now, besides maybe the level of animation on Obelisk. Good God. Kaiba goes into full Joker mode, laughing with a mouth so big that the kid from the old Honeycoat commercials would be jealous. Claiming that relying on a piece of jewelry to win this game is pathetic. What it really takes is skill, intelligence, and an extremely powerful deck, even though I just cheated about 2 different ways from Sunday right there.
This secret trap card infected Obelisk the Tormentor.
Oh yes, that's right, those trap cards that just disappear from the field with no activation or even mention that it was played. I swear those cards were so rare that no one's ever actually seen them played before because they don't exist. Also, why the fuck does Kaiba have multiplication of ants in his deck? All characters in this duel go to an inner monologue so brutally boring that it creates a vortex of Ishizu spiraling into predicting the future again. Somehow being both a flashback and something new at the same time, something I didn't know was possible. God damn it, Ishizu. So boring that even Merrick starts to walk away when all of a sudden his rod gets excited without his permission. Oh wait, never mind, it's actually just a short clip of Kaiba discovering dragon mates for the first time.
I feel something strange inside. I've never felt anything like this before.
All of a sudden, the giant rock appears before Kaiba, revealing the stone carving of Blue Eyes that wants his lover back. Stop simping for Obelisk. You know he's just a big asshole Chad who likes to go to the gym too much. I'm your one and only, baby. With this overwhelming sensation now filling him, Kaiba decides that he's going to win this duel by denying his original plan. Accepting his ancient past that he completely denies to use this power that he's just deluding himself into believing it's his own gut intuition to win this duel and change his fate. I mean, it checks out. Activating Silent Doom, he brings back Gadget Soldier to the field in defense mode before shocking everyone else with what's about to happen.
Ridiculous!
No way, man!
What's he thinking?
It can't be.
Hey bros, can you guys give me some more room? I can't fit. Wait, what everyone, including the audience, thinks Kaiba apparently had this plan the entire time. I mean, he always knew better, he just loves that big moment of suspense. I told you he was addicted to theater. Proving once and for all that destiny and fate don't mean shit when you see your life points drop to 0 from the direct attack by Blue Eye. Kaiba secures his victory and moves on to the finals, all because of his superior intellect and dueling skills, and not because Ishizu was just addicted to the writers thinking that psychics would actually win a duel by this point. They're never gonna win.
Though I know the task will be more difficult than I can imagine.
Seriously, my God, what is the animation of this episode? We need money. That's it for this episode. I want to thank you all for watching, and of course a shout out to all my patrons. If you'd like to donate to 4 Kids to get their budget back up to snuff, just follow the Patreon link below. I promise it's completely valid. This has been the Man for Worth with all the growth, ladies and gentlemen. Be the character you know you're worth. Also, I got some new flannel. You know you love it. Later. A trap card that has no cost and just destroys 10 random magic cards from your opponent's deck. Wow. But don't worry, Kaiba has 6 cards in his graveyard that he's somehow gonna shuffle.